Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back yet again in the colony section yet again for the Missed Lols LPAC. That's right, I missed it. I didn't realize it. It is Threads 3 with some map techniques learned from previous experience, a new take on this format with edited airships, and use the mesh pathways to ambush them. So we shall be ambushing the airships. That being said, we have some options. We have some options. Good evening, Creeper Lord. For tonight's feast, we have a starter of canons with a side of humans, and for the main course, a delicious oven-baked airfield coated in a thick anti-creeper sauce. If you're feeling eager enough, there are some airships for dessert, although you will have to bite through the thick outer shield shell. Enjoy. And this is a closer return to the original design, with mesh pathways along the sides, and we can mesh in the void with Eggulons. That being said, we do have quite a long side map, which I'm going to start because we need to build up a couple of resources. But as you can see, their base is over on one side. They are on auto build mode, which is always a good old time. They got some Berthas already firing at our opening emitter, which is a 60 every 0.5. Not a bad emitter by any means. That being said, it is under heavy pressure. So let's see if we can just get it out of the danger zone, right? That's all we really care about. We just want to be able to destroy this, and it is out of the danger zone, so we are happy. That's as happy as we can be right now. It feels pretty good. We can connect straight up to this mesh, which is also very, very nice. Actually, probably shouldn't do that. Let's do this side right. We still have a couple eggs. I wanna accrue before we start doing things. Let's start pushing this way, right? Let's try and grab that, and then maybe push this way once we sort of grab our starter zone. That being said, as you can see, things are covered, but not fully covered. And we're actually going to try and start here, because the emitters, as the map goes down, actually get better and better. This is an interval 9. This is an interval 12, I believe, yes. And this is an interval 15. So we definitely want to sort of improve ourselves. So let's try and do that now, right? Let's grab a couple of Raculons. Let's just slow this down as we do this. We're going to blow up a couple of things right here. 1, 2, 3. That sounds pretty good to me. And let us just toss down a couple of eggs. Not too many, just enough. And might need a little bit more. Unfortunate. But all we need to do is destroy that nullifier, and then we should be able to destroy this nullifier and toss down, I don't know, six upgrades on this. And of course that didn't pop. Oh wait, I had way more eggs over there than I needed. Whoops-a-daisy. That's fine. We can even, let's get rid of this earned one if we can, because earned units, of course, are going to be a problem in the longer term. But yeah, okay. This is strong enough that it's able to destroy a nullifier in the shield. That feels pretty good. We have a pretty good starter location. And this is just doing its thing, right? You know, we're going to let it do its thing. I do want to spread to there, though. I mean, again, our goal is to spread down there and then spread this way. So we have a lot to do and not a lot of time to... Well, I mean, we have all the time in the world to do it. Let's turn it back up to at least ×2 speed, of course. And where do we want to go? I guess here's the question. We do want to expand this. Do we want to expand it this way or this way? I think I want to expand this way first, right? Actually, before I see that shield being built, and I don't want that shield to get finished. Missile launcher, don't care about. Shield, annoying. So let's plan on that. Let's just keep this going. We can take out the center, of course. Main reason I want to mesh, you can mesh into shields a lot easier than actually pushing into them, of course, right? Just doing a little painting, and you just paint on into that shield, and it's just like, oh no, I was doing something, and that shield is gone. That's what we want to see. Keep this thing upgraded. Keep this side looking pretty good. And yeah, again, we're just going to keep this side meshing. Feels pretty nice. And then again, we will mesh that away. Ooh, that's actually not a bad thing to destroy. You want to grab that. Just this whole area. I just want this whole area. Now that is going to be our big problemo. But we gotta stick with our guns over here, right? So this is doing decent. Again, it's not perfect. It's not going the worst. We do need to sort of spread the love a little bit. Hopefully Oh, those all start to fire. That's the problem. See, this area, that's annoying. So let's just get rid of that. That's much nicer for me. And this is the quote-unquote scary area, right? So let's upgrade this one more time. Boop. Toss that just to destroy all those. And let's take this with some eggs. Because that's just gonna, it's gonna cause some strife. So let's just do something like this. That should be plenty, I hope. It's not breeding yet. The main reason I wanted so many eggs was because I want this to pop, destroy this, and then be able to take out all of that AC, which we just did. There we go. Boom. No more AC. Don't care about the rest. I think this will sort of sort itself out now. So very happy times over there. Over here, looking so much better. Ooh, that looks pretty good. So now we can sort of start cutting things off, right? So if we come over here, we can cut off this side. We can cut off this side. Ooh. You are prime. You are prime for a rock, sir. Of course, we want to rock the earned units. So yeah, where are their M rifts? Because that's another thing we can do, right? We can sort of plan on taking out a whole side. There's an M rift that's going to go down over there. It's probably going to die, but that'll definitely kill it. This area is looking fine. This, we probably should kill as well, just to make sure they stay down. And then there's an M rift here. And it looks like there's an M rift there. That's an interesting place. Two M rifts like right next to each other. A little annoying. Not the end of the world, but hey, that's now destroyed. That should help this area out. They are building another M rift there. Holy moly. Okay. They're building some M rifts. They're doing their things, But that's okay. That's okay. Let them do it. Let them do it. Because you know what? We're going to connect our mesh over here. That's just going to help out the world a little bit. We're gonna suck up all of that as well. So that feels pretty good. And let us keep it moving along. Ooh, actually, I should be moving this way. What am I doing with myself? All right, let's plan on. Ooh, let's actually try and grab this down here. Just a little bit of extra. And I should probably just start meshing this way. Ooh. Clicked on the unit, not the mesh, of course. And we're going to go a lot of blobs, I think. There's blobs right there. I do want those blobs as well. We want a little bit of everything, right? A little bit of creep, which we have already. We can produce some more, of course. But a little bit goes a long way. I want to take this, and then I want to start working on that void action. So yeah, we want to move on over here. Take this out. That's going to be gorgeous. But of course, we want this breeding for us first, right? So they're starting to shoot their shots. Let's grab this, make this breed for us right now, which gives us that little bit of an extra advantage. And there we got a little bit of extra. That feels pretty good, and we're able to hold it, which is great. So us holding this means we just... Ooh, you are a super unit. Get out of here. All right, so we're going to need two right here. So we're going to need like one there and potentially just a second right there. I will use an egg for this, unfortunately, but that's okay. Get out of here, earned unit. Stop shooting me from afar. Nobody likes that. And there we have it. Okay, good. We're feeling pretty decent. We have not made it over here, so let's help that out just to destroy again the earned unit. Earned unit's always going to cause some strife. And this is going to cause a little bit, but again, 2 eggs, destroy 4 units. It's a beautiful thing right there. You gotta love it. It's a great combination. And yeah, that should get us to the edge, which is pretty strong, right? We're able to get to the edge there. We can now work towards this side. So let's plan our eggulons out. Let's go with, I don't know, 1, 2, 4 should do it. 4 should do it. We'll toss 2 up top just as a safety precaution. And we'll rock this guy because he's right there. That seems pretty good. We'll also increase the range of our mesh because once we get into space, we want to make sure we have the widest pathing possible. And that feels pretty good. Unfortunately, oh no, the shield came down. Oh, butts. Oh no, the shield's perfect. Okay, I was gonna say, if AC reaches there where we have a little bit of a problem, not the end of the world, more of just a nuisance. Ooh, I would love to be... Alright, we're gonna just toss 2 rocks there, just to get that bad boy out of there as well. We can toss a rock on over here. And where else? Do we need any other rocks? I don't quite think so just yet, so that feels pretty good. Let's just grab that. And oh, actually, you know, let's do the same over here, right? Let's get some mesh, bring it on down, right? Mesh can come on over, and 8 upgrades. I was saving them for blobs, but you know, maybe sometimes maybe the best thing to do is just go with it, right? Just go with the creep when you need it. So let's just make a nice mesh pathway. Again, we're supposed to be using mesh in the void properly, and I believe we are with this. Let's keep that going around nice. You know, we'll send that down. That looks pretty good. We'll send this out. Oh, we definitely need to mesh paint into these shields that they put down. The jerks, how dare they? But that's okay, that's okay. Bazinga, that's just going to cause a distraction. Let the mesh actually cross on over, get up there, and then they will all fall. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, and now we can paint into these shields. These shields should fall fairly easily. There isn't too much to stop them. And that should also destroy that earned unit, which was very nice. I like it when the earned units fall. Done. Get out of here. Yeah, the paint is working. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just make a really big emitter. We'll use the upgrades on the upgrades that we get now on Blobulons. I wanted it earlier. I wanted more, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, and I was definitely begging a little bit. So where are we? Over here is looking good. Again, we're still holding this, which is fine. Every time that breeze goes into here, this is going up here to an Emrift. So you know what? Get out of here, Emrift. Nobody wants you. Nobody likes you. We know. You're just doing your job, but sometimes that job is a bit too much for me. This should actually help substantially, because just this destroys the towers, makes that run out of ammo. They did get a shield, but we do have the mesh, so that's good. Oh, no, that did just get... it's refilling. All right. Oh, right, it's refilling from you. I forgot. You're right there. Let's get rid of this one, shall we? So let's make sure we do that. And bazinga. Ooh, these eggs do not have a whole lot of range. That is for sure. Very small ranged eggs, which is okay. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Boom. There we go. Where is our next Emrift o'clock? It's up here. So we have an Emrift o'clock up here. Do we... I don't know where they all are. There's so many Emrifts. But that's okay, because we are... I mean, I don't even know if we need eggs for this one. Is there an Emrift? Oh, there's an Emrift over there. Interesting. So this Emrift we need eggs for. We only have 3. I'm going to wait on that. So that's fine. But we will just start pushing into here. Get this Emrift. We're going to get an Emrift over there. We have... 3 Emrifts right there. Holy moly. Okay, well, that's going to be delicious. I'm not going to lie. Killing those is going to feel real good. And yes, we have pushed into this. This will take the island, take the Emrift. They're not going to be very happy with that. We can mesh this side too. And this side just needs some meshing to push into these shields. Again, it's all about these shields. They're super annoying. More of a nuisance than anything else. And they're getting a little bit of AC, but you know what? Let them have it. Let them have it. We're basically at the Blobulons that we want to be at. Emrift-wise, again, it is this one, and then there's 3 at the bottom, and there's 1 right there. Jeez, they have Emrifts frickin' everywhere. That one as well. I want to start blowing them up, but let's get our blobs first, right? Because we're super close to blobs. All we need to do is connect this mesh up to here. That's going to go on through. Get us our blobs, and then that'll feel real nice, because now we're using our upgrades for something other than creep. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could very much would probably just beat this map with just creep, but at the same time, sometimes, you know, you gotta diversify your units, just for the sake of, you know, changing it up a little bit, right? Because now, it's not a large path, but we don't need a large path to go back. We just need just enough to get in there, and that'll feel real good. We could use eggs and stuff, but again, right now, I'm kind of feeling the more eggs we can save for when we go for this Emrifting, the better, right? I mean, just for the sake of it, even if we never actually have to kill this unit, I want to rock him. Because if he's got an urn, he deserves a rock. It's just a fact of the game. We'll toss a couple eggs right there. Boom, there goes all of those. And that's going to get rid of that, which is also very nice. So, very, very nice. Now we have Emerald to clock here. Where else? We have Emerald to clock here. Emerald to clock there. And Emerald to clock up here. Any more? Looks like we have 3. Can we take out all 3? Probably not. But you can definitely take this one out. Right, that's a fairly innocuous, easy one. We'll even toss down 2 rocks just to help with those commands. Let's just... Really not close enough? Really? Alright, you know what? Boom, boom. There we go. Get on in there. That'll also get rid of an Emerald. That will also get our blobs free, which we're going to get to 25 globulons. And that should pop this, which will help as well. So there we go. Step 1 is done. Step 2 over here, quite annoying. So let's, that's what I wanted. Rock targets. And we'll do a little bit to go around. Just like that. Might have been a bit overkill, but I really want the creep to actually take this area. That is being rebuilt, which is fine. We have the Emerald here now. Up here. This... Really? Jeez. These jerks. Did it just not get into that shield enough? Blow up that shield, please, so you can actually get through. I know there is a... It's very weak flow, so that's a large part of it, but still. I mean, come on. Come on, creep. You're better than this. And there we go. That should be an Emerald down. Which it is. So now. Is there an Emerald over here? Holy, they have Emeralds freaking everywhere. Jeez. And they have 5 shields there. So, okay. So Emerald over there just blew up. Now it's over here. Down here is being built. And there's another one. Is this one back? Or are there 2 here? There's one right there. Oh, okay. But that one is sort of being assailed on all sides. So that one is going to go down. So nice. So this one goes down. Oh my gosh, there's so many. That one is being built. It's at 142. Don't want that to happen. So let's just use one of our eggs. Boom. And then we have the one that is here, which we can definitely... Should have done this earlier when I destroyed this one, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We can just snag-a-lag it just up the way, just like that. Oh. Snag-a-lag this Emerald. Good. Now there's one here, which you should have noticed earlier. Do we want... We have 5 eggs. We only have 5 eggs. They build these Emeralds so fast. Holy moly. And we have yet to take this blobs list. What's interesting is there... Okay, so this is the last Emerald, right? We can see it's actually powering everything. So that is perfect. Okay, good. Happy days are finally here. It looks like the Spore Launcher will be our closest bet. So we definitely want to have, say, 1 egg there. One. You know what? Let's assume that's going to get sniped. 1, and... So this, in theory, should get us all the way down. Get us there. We're just going to drop 3 rocks. Get that Emerald. Whew, finally. Holy moly, that took way too long. But you know what? We did it. It happened. Happy days are here again. I don't need that connected anymore. Very happy days. All of this creep, I actually want to flow forward, so I'm actually just going to cut off this right there. Don't care about it any longer. Because, you know, I'd rather it just flow that way, right? Same thing over here. Don't want this. Anything from this powerful emitter, I want to go that way. Ideally speaking. So we'll keep our blobs going. We'll get a bunch of blobs, but now all of this becomes ours, right? Finally, it's easy. This is just going to do its thing. It doesn't really matter. I mean, we could have this try and flow forward, but it's actually going to take way more creep to fill this up than anything else. We can also reclaim this if we wanted, but again, I think it's an earned unit. It deserves it. Now we do have to deal with big snipers and things like that, which is fine. We can deal with that, right? That's something we can deal with. Yeah, that's something we can deal with. We need some more eggs, I think, at this point. But that's okay. We can handle needing more eggs. Ooh, we definitely want to grab this bad boy as well. And I guess we can start cleansing our mesh from places, right? Like, we don't need the mesh to go that way. Doesn't matter any longer. Don't need mesh down. Well, I guess I'll take it for that. But we don't need mesh down here. None of this is necessary. None of this is mesh. Actually, honestly, this entire, like, route, just all of this. Get out of here. Have it stay up there, and we'll have it go this way. But now our mesh is just going up and around and to there just to pick up that breeder. And that feels a little bit nicer. Just in terms of overall flow. So, oh, look at that. We got creep coming in from this side. We got creep coming in from the front. The blobs just took out a huge chunk. Good job, blobulons. Yeah, they can shoot you, but they can't do that much to you. We're just gonna get so many blobs. So we could build the stash up. It's not the improved stash that Fire has. Ooh, that's a little breeder zone. Let's grab that. It's not the improved stash that Fire has made, so it doesn't like get its reduced cooldown, I believe. And I believe that was their factory, which means they're rebuilding it at base already. We can now turn off their factory, because when things are rebuilt, you can't. A lot of times you can select it again. Apparently, I can't select these, but the factory I could. Can I still select it? Yes. So I can turn off the factory, which again will not do. I was gonna egg this actually, but we kind of took it too fast. So that's a thing. But we do what I. Ooh, you're actually gonna die. I want to take their greenar, right? Because the big ships use the greenars, right? So we want to take this zone. And how do we want to do that? Do we want to just come from here? Probably, right? So let's plan out. Oh gosh, I have a lot of eggs. All right, we want to take this out. Do we want to just come from this side, or like this angle? Like make this angle a big point? That's probably not a bad idea, because there's a lot to connect to from all sides. So we'll drop a lot of eggs just to be safe, and then we'll drop a couple over here that we might need to manually do. Ooh, okay, this is gonna be. We're gonna need big old mesh. Let's just pop all these. Pop all these. Meshulon. Yes, just get this corner as like the corner of flow, right? Just a good flow, connect it to the land. Let's make sure we fill in that spot with the Meshulons. Beautiful. Nice. We have a great flow. Not the perfect connections, because I was sort of popping them as I was clicking them, but you know, it's not that bad. And that's now just going to flow on over. Once we take out their greenar, they're going to be in a world of hurt a little bit, because then these can't regen. Or not regen, I guess just rearm. And you can see how slow this is taking, right? If all of our creep was going this way, this would all have to equalize and stuff, and ooh, it's gross. It's gross. But it doesn't anymore, which is nice. Oh, and those spikes are so big, the Berthas are targeting it. That's kind of funny, too. Alright. 21 eggs, plenty of Eggulons. That's stash. We don't need more creep. I don't think we need more creep. If I had skimmers, which are here. No, it's air sacs. Oh, maybe we'll do some air sacs. But we're starting to get over the top. Let's plan on this. We got 23 eggs. Let's toss down, I don't know, a bunch of rocks here, actually. This is prime rockin' real estate, right? We'll also definitely just put you down for the future, because you're a jerk, and nobody likes you. You're a jerk, and nobody likes you. Same thing with you. All of these jerks. Earned jerks. So, let's just grab all of those, get them out of here as soon as possible. We're actually getting close to this emitter, which is great. Well, just have that flow. And again, we want this area. So, right, Eggulons. mean, we have a lot, so I definitely just want to sort of coat this area and make sure it's ours, right? Just destroy it. So let's do something like that. That looks pretty coated. There we go. We'll also just start meshing. Let the flow just go in. And I think that's the bigger key. It's not just the fact that we're coating it, it's the fact that we're just going to essentially mesh up the entire place. Oh, geez, and those blobs came in at the perfect time. Just to destroy a couple more things, and yeah, there we go. Now we have the mesh flow. It's coating the island. It's covering everything, and now they're having the hard time. We've taken out a large supply of their green art. We're going to take out the rest. I'm assuming... How full are they? Oh my god, they have so much green art. How'd they get so much? They got so much so fast. Oh my god. With the blobs, every time they come through, they are... even though there's a big old unit here, they are destroying things. Air sac attack. Let's get 4 or 5 of them. Might as well. You know, they're air sacs. They're goofy. They're fun. Let's just have some goofy fun. Okay. Ooh, I didn't even realize that was unbreakable. What is this? Crazonium. Okay, so that's gonna be annoying. But at least the green art is taken care of. Which means these will never again bother. Never again. Ooh. Okay. Well, let's just grab ourselves an airship right here. I didn't realize I could plop that directly under it. But, I mean, it is next to the skimmer factory, so that does make sense. We can have our skimmers as well. Wait, that's at 4. I said I'd get that to 5. Oh, no! But getting it to 5 now won't do anything because it's gonna pop first. So more skimmers for us. Huzzah! Boop, boop, boop. And ooh, mesh it on down. That's right. We're just gonna mesh down this entire pathway. Let the creep flow. Let the blobs do their thing. Again, especially without the. Oh, maybe I should have left the airship there just to drain all of their lift deck. That might have been a thing. So, you know, sometimes you see the line after the fact. It's okay. It's okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I think the bigger thing is I don't want to connect to this yet. What I want to do is actually make this a much thicker path. And, ooh. Oh, gosh, the blobs took care of it. God, blobs, you're so good. You're so good, blobs. You're just doing it. You're doing the most. We got a couple of air sacs. Let's get them to 5. Like I said, you know, that's part of the goal. We'll get them to 5. And get the skimmers down to 20 seconds, right? Once we do that, we have 10 skims. That's plenty. That's plenty of skims. The blobs aren't lasting very long, but again, or the air sacs, but they do eat up a bunch of ammo of multiple varieties. They're out of Redon, which means all ammo to shoot them down does come from the big boys. And here we are. We are well connected. So this is great, right? We're just going to flood this area in eggs, right? We're just going to truly encompass this. The reason for that is we want to just make a perfect connection from one side to the other, right? So we want to just grab everything. We want the edge to be perfect. We'll even come over to this side because then we can connect our mesh to the skimmer factory. And actually, now that I think about it, I should toss down like 2 here just to have a little bit better connection. Yeah, there we go. We'll just connect the mesh up. It's a full flow right across. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. We have so much creep. Don't need any longer. The skimmers are down in 20 seconds. That's a beautiful thing. The air sacs are coming. We got air sacs. We got skimmers. We got blobulons. And we got rocks. So let's pop a bunch of these earned bad boys. You need a bunch to pop that one, unfortunately. Same thing down here. Gonna need a bunch. Gonna need it there. Jeez, everything is just happening, right? Everything is just happening. We can just mesh this up and over. Mesh this on down. There's a lot of meshing going on. Oh no, we need to increase the forb count. We need to upgrade the skimmer some more. For the forbs, I forgot, mesh has to be under it for the forbs to get upgraded. It's been a while. It's been a while. But there we go. We now have 15 forbs, and I'm going to get 15 skims as well, just for the sake of it. But I don't really feel too threatened. They're out of lift deck, which means I don't even have to worry about destroying these. The blobs come in monstrous waves. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. There we go. Skimmers are at 15. Air sacs are at 5. Blobs are at like 70. I'm not gonna lie. A bit too many in the way of the blob, but sometimes the way of the blob is how it goes. There's just not much that they can do. We have plenty of eggs, plenty of rocks. I'm just gonna toss most of my rocks down here and do a big ol' egg check, right? Just something like that. Once one of these pops, we're going to get a nice wall. Hopefully cut this off, let this flow in. They are going to get some breeding, but I don't really care. Will it get any breeding? I'm not going to let them. Yeah, keep the creep over here. That's right. No breeding for you, just breeding for me. This is going to get in. Oh, wow. They literally put an emerald right there. They outthought me. They put an emerald right there. I wasn't expecting it. But I think we're okay. Something tells me we'll be just fine. So, here come the next set of skims. Again, air sacs, skims, blobs. Just drain the ammo of these, and then there's nothing left. It's just the final fight, the final attempt, as it were. It's just nothing. Ooh, we'll just toss a couple in the back. Go eggs. Yes. Pop, 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 pop. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Nothing they can do. And that is the map. We should destroy any second now. Boop. Pop. Beautiful. It felt pretty nice. It felt pretty nice. Maybe I overmeshed a bit in places. But I like the way we cut off the mesh from the back. Because as you can see, even the back, it's still not as high. Hey, there we go. This has been LPAC Threads 3. Not too bad, not too bad. Definitely faster ways to do it. Definitely using eggs and things like that. You can go way fast. But, had a blast. Used everything. I didn't use spores. So, sorry, spores. Next time. So, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you had fun. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you next time. Take care.